Let's look at our starting 11s tonight. New York Red Bull come out in a 4-4-2. It is Alan Rutkowski who starts in goal. In front of him, Omar Valencia, the captain, Aiden O'Connor, Juan Gutierrez, and Copeland Berkeley. It's Kasule, Serwata, Mehmeti, and Dembele in the midfield. And then two red-hot players up top in Julian Hall and Tanner Rossborough, who has 8 goal contributions in the last 5 matches. On the New York City side, Alex Rando starts in goal for the 11th time this season. The back four is Chow, Hopegund, Owusu, and Drew Baera. Piero Elias, the veteran, with Jake Rosansky and Maximo Carrizo in the midfield. And then up top, it's Johnny Short, Jonathan Jimenez, and Nicholas Caponazze. Beautiful night here in Montclair, not too warm. Things have cooled off in the New York, New Jersey area over the last couple days. So perfect setting for tonight's proceedings. Our head referee is Elton Garcia, assisted by Patrick Slane and Sharon Gingrich. And the fourth official is Patrick Casey. New York Red Bull are in the home red. It's the road white for NYCFC 2. Third and final meeting of the regular season. They have split the first two. Last year, New York City took 2 of 3. So New York Red Bull hoping to win the season series this year and move quite a ways up the Eastern Conference table. And away we go on this Sunday evening. New York City FC comes in off a loss at home against Columbus. It was a 4-3 final that snapped what was a 10-match unbeaten streak, and they were the MLS Next Pro Team of the Month in July. New York Red Bull had an impressive 4-3 win at home against Chicago Fire 2 last weekend, and this is a team that is very dangerous in every moment, if you ask Matt Pilkington, the head coach for New York City. Rio Hope Goon sends this one away from trouble. But here's the evidence, right? New York Red Bull are third in all of MLS Next Pro in goals scored. Dangerous chance early, a stop made. Tanner Rossborough had the chance, and Alex Rando tested in the first minute. Makes the leading goal scorer for Red Bull this year, Rold Mitchell, not available tonight. But they've got plenty of other threats like Rossborough, who just couldn't quite put that one on target. Second shot already in the match, though, for Tanner Rossborough, who looks as dangerous as ever. The 16-year-old who looks outstanding over these last couple weeks. Really good build here from Red Bull, and Rossborough on the sort of half volley there. Got a good strike on it off the good service from Kasule. Up and down action, what you always expect with Red Bull. This is Campazze. Sends it to the middle, comes through, nearly Carrizo getting there. Instead, Red Bull able to clear it away. Rosansky. And here come Red Bull once again. Ibrahim Kasule, Rosansky a clean tackle. Now Piero Elias, earlier this season, signed his first short team loan with the first team for New York City. And what's the call going to be here? It's a big moment. It will be a booking, you would think, and it's going to be a straight red. Alex Rando is sent off in the 8th minute. Christopher Chow to the middle. Beautiful build here from New York City. Piero Elias has some space. He's tripped up. It's a point to the spot. It'll be a PK for New York City. So playing a man down, NYCFC 2 have a golden opportunity to find the breakthrough goal tonight. It's a yellow shown to Copeland Berkeley. And what a chance this will be for NYC. Elias had tons of space, a clear foul, and a point to the spot from Elton Garcia. So we've already seen a keeper sent off with a red, And now we will see a PK, and we haven't even played 20 minutes tonight. Elias has 2 goals this season. 1 in May, 1 in the middle of July. He will test Alan Rutkowski. Elias, it gets through. The season for Piero Elias Rutkowski. Almost dove right over it. Playing a man up the majority of this first half. Hall goes out wide with it. Berkeley to the middle, Rossborough, and Meyer got a hand to it. Piero Elias. One of the real veterans of this league. Cheeky play there, gets it ahead for sure. Sent across, and the shot is blocked. Well defended by Red Bull. They try and counter back the other way now. Meyer is well out of his goal, able to make a wise play to keep that away from Julian Hall. Dangerous moments on both sides there. Owusu ahead with it. O'Connor. Here's Julian Hall. Signed as a first-teamer with Red Bull back in September. This comes into Meyer. Hall was the player of match week 17 in MLS Next Pro after his brace against Atlanta. Another look at this last sequence from New York City, where Rutkowski was caught in a bad position here, completely out of the goal. And if it weren't for Omar Valencia, New York City would be ahead 2 goals here. Here is Dembele. Dembele, just a bit tall. 2 minutes of stoppage time gone. Julian Hall. Julian Hall putting the moves on. It is Hall, and he missed just wide. The end of the first half, and it is. So despite playing the majority of this first half, a man down, New York City with a 1-0 advantage over Red Bull at halftime. And away we go in half number 2. There was 1 sub at halftime. Serwada. Dembele. Now Valencia with a little bit of room. Has his opportunity, but missed it wide. With 43 goals scored this season. Still looking to get on the board tonight. Serwada across for Valencia, and it's stopped. Rebound is high. Meyer with his second save. Christopher Chow finds Jimenez. Jonathan Jimenez, always dangerous on the ball. Waits for a bit of support, now tests his luck, and it's stopped by Rutkowski. Gutierrez forward for Valencia. Just over 20 minutes in stoppage time remain. Cross sent in, headed on, and Meyer made the stop. Sebafu with a wonderful look, and William Meyer made the save. If New York City could see out 3 points tonight, it would be as impressive as anything they've done this year. Sent to the middle, here's the chance for Red Bull. Shot was blocked and cleared away by Rosansky. Here's Jimenez. Jonathan Jimenez has a shot on goal to his credit. Has another, but it's off the bar. This was the chance from Jimenez moments ago. Got this shot away and nearly curled it on. Serwada. Copeland Berkeley. Serwada serves it on, headed, and it's stopped by Meyer. Second save he's made off a header from Frank Sebafu. Now Serwada. Kasule gets it again. Berkeley for Kasule. Good bit of skill there. Berkeley sends it into the middle. Serwata, he scores! They waited all night, but they finally have an equalizer. I mean, it's hard to believe. A man down all night, New York City had not allowed anything because they were maybe 90 seconds away from the full three. Rutkowski falls on it, and there's the full-time whistle against the 17-year-old Rutkowski. Jonathan Jimenez. Stop by Rutkowski. Advantage, Red Bull. Rutkowski nearly made the save on the PK on Elias back in the... Kasule beats Meyer, and a 1-0 advantage after the first round of the shootout for Red Bull. If you look at the live table, the 1 point that Red Bull have earned so far have kept them tied for 8th in the East with Miami. An extra point in this shootout would jump them into a tie for 6th with Crown Legacy and Chattanooga. Christopher Chow here for New York City. The 23-year-old out of Rutgers. Chow approaches. 1-1. It wasn't a must score, but it certainly felt like it. And Chow beats Rutkowski. Now here is Julian Hall. The MLS Next Pro Player of Match Week 17 had a brace against Atlanta, had a goal last weekend against Chicago. Hall, a well-taken penalty, and something to say for the crowd as well. Nothing but confidence in this strike. Now here is the New York City captain, Samuel Owusu. Including tonight, Owusu has played in 56 matches for New York City 2, and he's started every single one. And he beats Rutkowski. Another confident penalty. So 2-1 now becomes 2-2, and it'll be Aiden Jarvis's turn. Jarvis, the 17-year-old, came on late as a sub for Red Bull 2. He's out of the Red Bull Academy, signed an X-Pro contract this past May. 16th game this year for him. Jarvis against Meyer, trying to keep Red Bull ahead. Jarvis, 3-2. Aiden O'Connor, and Red Bull 2 earn 2 points at home. An equalizer nearly at the death, and a 5-4 shootout win. The final shot of the shootout.